When businesses invest in corporate video, they often assume that higher costs mean higher quality. They're drawn to terms like cinematic production values and Hollywood-style storytelling, believing these features are necessary for their brand. But what they might not realize is that many of the specialized production elements, elaborate lighting setups, specialized crews, expensive cameras, things like that, they aren't just costly, they're often unnecessary for the kind of videos that they actually need. Most corporate video projects don't require the budget or complexity of a feature film, yet traditional production companies naturally highlight their strengths when advising clients on video production. I would too. In doing so, however, they often emphasize premium production elements that may not be necessary for every project. As a result, clients may end up paying for a level of sophistication that goes well beyond what they actually need to achieve their business objectives. Now, let me be the first to say that not every video production should be remote. Some projects like commercial spots, multi-location shoots, and productions requiring complex visual effects, things like that, they truly require traditional production methods. The artistry and technical sophistication that come with specialized crews, high-end cameras, and carefully crafted lighting setups can't always be replicated remotely. But many businesses don't fully understand what they're paying for when they invest in traditional video services. They're often drawn to the idea of premium quality visuals, believing that they are essential to effective content. What they might not realize is that achieving that level of polish requires hiring larger crews, using more expensive equipment, and investing in extensive post and pre-production work. If businesses had a clearer understanding of what they were paying for, many might choose a more practical approach, one that delivers professional, effective video content without unnecessary complexity or expense. A typical traditional video production requires more than just a camera operator. You need a director to guide the shoot. You need a lighting technician to make sure everything looks right, and a sound engineer to ensure audio, good clean audio. And that's the way they do it. Depending on the complexity of the project, you might also need additional crew members for set management, script supervision, or teleprompter operation. Additionally, traditional video often involves booking specialized filming locations, renting high-end equipment, and investing in extensive post-production work. If the production involves travel, there are flights, hotels, per diems, and transport logistics to consider. These costs are baked into the process before a single second of footage is captured. Another thing to consider is that in video production, things rarely go exactly as planned. I can tell you that from experience. Unexpected production problems happen all the time with both traditional and remote methods. However, because traditional production involves more moving parts, bigger crews, more equipment, so forth and so on, there are more opportunities for things to go wrong. If you send a crew halfway across the country to shoot a video that the talent doesn't show up for, you're now paying for an extra day of crew wages, extra per diem, an extra night in the hotel, extra meals, blah, blah, blah. Changed airfare, that's a good one, and more. With remote video, the same scenario is a non-issue. If an executive needs to reschedule, it's as simple as booking another session at no additional cost. Remote video production eliminates many risks by simplifying the process. There are fewer variables, fewer dependencies, and fewer chances for something to derail the project. If schedules change, rescheduling is easy. If a technical issue arises, it's resolved quickly without halting an entire production. And instead of dealing with costly disruptions, business can focus on getting their message out on time and on budget. For companies that truly need traditional production, the added complexity may be well worth the risk. But for most corporate video needs, remote production provides a safer, more reliable alternative without sacrificing quality. If you're ready to stop overpaying for corporate video and start working smarter, let's talk. Reach out today and learn how remote production can give you the quality you need without the waste. For Thoughtcast Media, I'm Paul Gannon. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.